debate how feminism has completely destroyed the moral structure of society. That feminism is responsible for the great culture, the hookup culture that we are seeing run rampant. Females
Okay,
are...
let's take one point at a time. Let's talk about feminism and grape culture and purity culture.
Okay.
Or, I'm sorry, you said hookup culture. Go ahead.
Do what?
Go ahead.
About how feminism created hookup culture?
About how feminism influenced hookup culture and grape culture.
Because you guys are pretty much throwing away women's self-control, the idolatry, the basic belief and fundamental belief of having self-control, virtues, and ethics. You guys are pretty much slandering men to the point that we no longer respect you.
Thank fucking God. Stop. Thank God. Stop gish galloping. Which gender do you think is more interested in casual sex?
That would be females.
So when I say gender, I mean man or woman. If you want to come up here,
is female not a woman?
Female is a sex. Do you realize that a dog can be female?
So women are not females?
Do you realize that a plant can be female?
Yes, understandable. And females are okay. And those are what we would call women plants, correct? Okay, so again,
you're referencing humans.
So do you not know? Okay, so do you need me to say woman instead of female because you don't know?
Well, it's not that I don't know. It's that if you want to come up here and actually sound intellectual and smart, I would think you would use grammar correctly.
Oh, no, I'm completely intelligent.
You're the one that's
see, this is again why feminism is destroying society, because you're so nitpicky on the terms male and female.
It's not nitpicky.
It is nitpicking.
It's not nitpicky. It's making sure that we're talking about the same thing.
So when I say the word female, do you don't know that I'm implying the word woman?
No, because again, lots of things are female, aren't they?
What else?
Right?
Okay, and if I was talking about a female plant,
so I don't know where you get the basis that women. Shut up. I don't know where you get the basis that women are the gender that's more interested in casual sex.
Oh, of course you guys are. I mean, look at your OnlyFans pages.
Can you give me something? Wait, sex work.
OnlyFans.
Sex work and
OnlyFans.
Wait.
OnlyFans, the porn industry, prostitution. You don't think that hookup culture and stuff like that leads to what we would call grape culture?
So that's a different point than what we're talking about. You're telling me. One second, calm down. I didn't finish my point.
So sex work doesn't lead to grape culture. Is it really that hard to admit that women created grape culture?
Well, no, it would be a creation of patriarchy because men value access. It would be a creation
of patriarchy.
If you would listen and recognize that I'm not done speaking, I would answer your question before you ask it. Grape culture is a tenet of patriarchy because men value access to women. When we look at patriarchy,
do you realize
I'm not done. Do you get that?
Realize that men in
I will tell you when I'm done. All right. Patriarchy is about male supremacy and domination, and men obviously use grape as a tool to maintain supremacy, and domination. Now you can speak.
Actually, it's not. Men don't even value women enough to even have relationships with them. If you would look at ancient Greece, a lot of the homosexual behavior was because men did not value women to even be our equals, to even have romantic relationships with. So the patriarchy is not a romantic
relationship. I don't know why you're talking about romantic relationships.
Because okay, yeah. So you guys weren't even respectable enough to even have a relationship with. So I don't understand how the patriarchy.
That's why men rape women.
No, so obviously the patriarchy is not responsible.
We're talking about patriarchy.
Okay, so how did the patriarchy create grape culture when we didn't even recognize or value you guys enough to even be with you guys?
Grape is not about seeing women as humans. It's about dehumanizing them, which you just did.
Dehumanize you?
Because you said you don't value us.
Well, because men don't value enough to have relationships with you. That's the whole reason why ancient Greeks and Romans were practicing homosexuality is because you guys aren't.
You are not capable of having this conversation.
Why not, man? You're blaming the patriarchy that obviously doesn't have anything to do with why women are raped. And are you going to continue to blame men for what women are doing?
Women are getting raped? Like that's our fault?
Yeah, women are getting raped because you guys are sexualizing their bodies and throwing them off all around.
So then why do children get raped then? Because they're sexualizing their bodies? Or?
Children get raped because women have produced weak men that have absolutely no morals, no ethics.
Okay, so it's always
still women's fault somehow. That's crazy.
Absolutely it is.
It's women's fault that a man raped a child. That's awesome. That's logical.
Sure. Cool. And then so why do men grape like animals?
Because women are acting like animals.
For that one.
Because women.
Because women. Yeah. Yeah, y'all will literally stick your dick in like a fucking orangutan and then blame women for it.
Right. And most men these days absolutely have no morals, ethics, and
that's a man problem.
And I wonder why.
Women.
Yeah, it's absolutely because of
Women
women.
don't
Sure,
have
what's
this
your-
problem? How is it women's fault?
How many?
If the
How
women
many?
are
How
not,
many?
wait, no,
How
stop,
many
because
sons are being
Shut
raised?
up, shut up,
You're
shut
not
up. Someone else is
making-
talking.
You're not making any sense, Tara. If women, right, are not perpetuating this type of violence, then where are these men learning it from? If we're not the ones doing it, then how is it our fault if we're not doing it, right? If we're not the ones you're learning it from, how is it still our fault?
Because how many men are being raised in single mother households?
Not what I asked you. Maybe men should stop abandoning their children then, right?
Maybe if women
Maybe
would
men
actually-
should not abandon their children.
Who
right?
says we are?
Maybe men the
Who
fact
says
that
we
you
are?
leave women single mothers. That's
We are.
Yes, because you abandon your children. We have the
Maybe if
census.
you guys would actually
bro.
start acting right and
We
acting
have the
normal,
U.S.
maybe men would
Census.
stick around.
Yeah, leaving your child, right? That's not. It doesn't matter if you
Have you
break
guys
up
ever
with
wondered
someone.
why men are
It's not
actually
about
leaving
right.
women?
You can break up with someone, right, and still take care of your kid. I don't know if you knew that or not.